used to not being there at all.
They got beard oil and stuff.
Yeah,
That shit don't work.
Damn.
Don't work.
That don't work.
Man, they struggling for years trying to
Yeah.
prey on beard oil.
Damn.
I'm glad I ain't Muslim trying to get a Sunni, because they'd be looking at me, you fake ass Muslim ass nigga.
Right.
Like, dog, nah, I really am. Assalamu alaikum.
Right.
It's all patchy and damn.
Yeah,
Don't connect.
nah.
Yeah, do y'all find that women like care about that, like
They do.
whether your beard connects or not?
They say it,
Not
but I don't think
necessarily
it's a
when
deal
when
breaker.
it connect.
Okay.
If you got a good grade of hair, then it really don't matter. They just want something to grab on a little bit.
I can see that. Because it ain't like BD beats. Like I can't do that.
Nah, I thank my mom and my daddy for hooking up, because they ain't give us no bad grade of
No
hair.
bad grade.
Absolutely.
And there is a such thing as bad grade of hair. 'Cause
Absolutely.
People be like, oh, you should, what they say, you should embrace your 4C hair. No. No.
Absolutely not.
I'm cool. Give me the little curls and, you know what I mean? Something nice, a nice little Arabian Nights or something, but yeah.
I at least want to be able to say I got Indian in my family.
Even if you ain't,
Right.
because you make it.
Exactly.
I'm screaming.
Like, I'm half Dominican, right? Like, oh, I can see it. In the back of my head, I'm like, man, like a mother.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Reagan. This is an Unpopular Opinion podcast. Promo on the mic from 856 Entertainment was on the last episode, and he said, in quote, no McDonald's bitch need to be looking for a lawyer. What's your unpopular opinion?
You want some shit, right?
Here at Unpopular Opinion, nothing is absolute. There's nothing 0%. There's nothing 100%. Not think I'm saying all men, all women. There's nothing 100%. Why you getting upset? I'm not wrong. I'm not right. Just my popular opinion. What's going on, everybody? My name is Reagan. This is the Unpopular Opinion podcast. Here with me today, I got two special guests. First one is, my mama's son, my daddy's son, my oldest brother, Jonah, who's also my manager. Yeah, Jonah, ain't much to say,
What up?
And also, you got to give dramatic pauses for her intro. Also, we have none other than, she's not just a singer. She's not just a dancer. She's not just an actress. She's everything. Anything you could think of, she's it. Local celebrity, Mimi.
Hey, y'all. Thank you for having me.
Yes. So, promo said, no McDonald's bitch needs to be looking to date a lawyer. I'll give I usually go first. I'll give my unpopular opinion last. You look eager. So what do you think? What do you think?
I'm looking like her intro was better than mine, and we supposed to be blood.
I mean, it's how the coin flipped. That was it.
She got that.
Yeah, she got
No McDonald's chick, huh?
Right. No McDonald's chick needs to be looking for a lawyer. She need to date men in her financial bracket. What you think?
I see where he's coming from.
Right.
To a certain extent, it makes a lot of sense, but I feel like it depends on the quality grade of the female.
Right.
Because I figure the money doesn't necessarily matter, because if the two are together anyway, he's still expected to pay all the bills, so it doesn't matter if she's a lawyer too or not, she's still going to be requesting him to be the protector, be the provider. So, I mean, if she's a McDonald's chick and she just hood and ratchet and ain't got nothing going for herself, then nah, she need to go to the local project and get one of them. Yeah, but
right.
if she was raised by both parents, dad in her life, and they're actually raising her to be a wife, you know what I mean? She got some morals, got some respect, discipline, and all that, then, I don't see why she couldn't go for the lawyer.
Right.
But I understand where he coming from, because coming from where we coming from, most of the McDonald's girls, they just the local little hood chicks, and they don't need no lawyer.
Right. So you don't. So you think because a girl is hood and ratchet per se, she doesn't deserve a high quality man, a man with a high quality job, I should say, that makes good money.
Most of them, most of the females that are the hood and the ratchet and this and that, she's gonna embarrass the shit out of him. And any man with a self-respecting job, that's gonna be like the ultimate disrespect to
Right.
his working peers and everybody else. That's gonna be, as a man, we live for respect, no matter if it's respect from our peers, in our relationship. You know what I mean? We'll rather respect than love.
Right.
So by her, acting the way she act or acting out,
Message.
that's going to be a
It's
no-go.
a message. Men would rather respect than love if we had to choose. So.
Give me respect all day. You ain't
Yeah.
got to love me, but you going to respect me.
Right. That's a
Okay,
fact.
I'm learning
That's a fact.
something.
Right. Right.
Back
So.
over her.
So Mimi.
Absolutely.
McDonald's chick looking for a lawyer. How you feel?
I feel like it depends on the type of McDonald's chick because you got your ratchet, and she is, like he said, the type, that can be embarrassing, loud, obnoxious. And then you got your type that she might be in school, and that could just be a stepping stone job for her. So you can't just look down on where she's at right now.
Right.
She
You know
on
what I
to
mean? She could
something.
be she could be a hustler outside of that job. That could just be her main gig. She might be, doing promotions here and got other
Right.
things going on, and you got to pay attention to her drive. Drive is important. I feel like if she's, pulling all-nighters and, well, I don't know if there's any McDonald's that's still open.
Some do.
Okay,
I know,
well,
I
you know what I'm saying, like, but like pulling 12-hour shifts, like if she's, you know what I mean? What about if she's trying to be the manager? Like
Right.
managers at McDonald's, I don't know if y'all know, they do make bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might not be the typical ideal job for everybody else, but
Right.
maybe if she's not a cashier, and she could be the manager at McDonald's.
Right.
You never know. She
Right,
might
right,
be
right.
trying to get up to the high, whatever it is, but. I do feel like that, she's worthy of a chance with a guy, and it might not be ideal, so to say, but I feel like she should be afforded the opportunity, depending on what type. Like I said, the ghetto and the ratchet could be embarrassing, and it don't even have to do with where you're from necessarily, because I'm from Camden, I'm not hood, lived there all my life, and people honestly they question me and be like, "You ain't from no hood." I'm like, "Yes, I am. I'm from Parkside. Yes, I am." But when you get out in the world past a certain age, you kind of you see other things, you're exposed to other things, and you
Right.
grow up. So
Right.
don't judge her for where she at right now.
Right.
You might be missing out on a good wife. Honestly.
True. So, would you have that same? So you said it doesn't matter that she works at McDonald's. What if she was like a nurse, but she was ghetto and ratchet?
Ghetto and ratchet is never
That's a
okay for
no-go.
me, and I say that because in light of where we are today in music, you got the sexy reds and all of that. I don't approve. That type of woman don't speak for me. That doesn't represent me. So I don't ascribe with those type. And you know how people be saying like certain individuals they act like banshees. That's banshee behavior. I don't ascribe with that. So no, I don't. Because she's gonna embarrass him.
So for you two, it's not the financials of a woman; it's her behavior, pretty much. It's how she is as a person rather than the money she makes.
I would say that because
Yeah.
she might be pushing him to make more money. You never know. It could be
Right.
a mindset thing. She might be pushing him to be better, putting him in that mind space of, hey, babe, guys need push, what is it called? Picker-uppers, motivation, right. So he might be ready to quit and on the brink of quitting. And she might can change his mind around, depending on what type of conversation. If she's his calm, like is she his motivator? Like there's so many
That's
different.
a big one. I think when you said if she's his calm, because I don't care where you work. I don't care where you work.
Be his peace.
Yeah, and
Guys talk about
that
peace
is
all the
such a
time.
broad statement, be his peace, and I think a lot of men don't even know what their peace looks like, and a lot of women
I agree.
don't know how to provide.
Man, I think a lot of girls interpret that as be his piece of shit because they be they be on some bullshit.
Damn.
They be on some bullshit.
Message.
Damn. But
That's-
I feel like guys
It's a fact.
too aren't as vulnerable with what their piece is because I feel like they might
they
be trying to.
can't.
Well,
I'm be honest
some
with you.
might feel like they can, and then you got some who feel like if I give you the blueprint of what I'm looking for, you're gonna try to be this for this certain time period, and then
Right.
you're gonna show me who the real.
Yeah, and it's
that's
crazy because
exactly
I
it,
literally was dating a girl, and you know, you ask the typical questions on the first date. So, what do you look for in a man? That's what I asked her. She said, "I'm not going to tell you." She put me on game. She said, "I'm not going to tell you."
She's smart.
Because you may act like that, but eventually your true colors will show, and you know you don't want to get in too deep, and now you hurt because you got to leave this person, or some women even feel obligated to stay because now they're in love, or even if you get to the point where you're married now and you feel like you can't leave this person because you want to hold on to those marriage values and stuff. So I definitely agree with that. So I agree with you too. It's more so of the person in a sense because I feel like part of a guy's job as a man when he has a woman is to help her, is to teach her different things, also be a teacher to her as well. And not everybody is perfect, right? She may check off damn near all the boxes for a man, but she's from the urban environment and that's all she knows. She's been in the hood and never is, you know, some people never travel outside of Jersey and Philly. Like they
Right.
never even been to New York. They never even been to Virginia. So it's like they
crazy.
never been out the hood. So it's like their mannerisms, that's all they know. Now, I would say if they're ratchet and too far gone and not willing to change, not willing to grow, but you'll see, like, you might take a girl on a date and she like on a table, elbows on the table, on her phone and chewing gum, and it's like, you know, let her know, like, you know, don't do that. You know what I mean? We in this nice restaurant. If she be like, man, fuck all these people, fuck them, I'm do what I want.
That's embarrassing.
That's what I was gonna
Last
say.
first and last date.
You say if she's willing to change, but the change that she has to make, it has to be like minor changes because you're not gonna get somebody that's gonna go from 0 to 100 for you.
True.
Because as soon as stuff hit the fan, you start arguing and stuff, she gonna go right back to what she used
I
to
think
be. She's changing
unfortunately
it for
it's
you.
also age with it too, because the more older a woman is, the more, well, not woman, the more older a person is, the more stubborn they are to who they feel like they
Stuck
are
in
as a
their ways,
person.
I agree.
Stuck in their ways. So it's like, if you get a girl that's like me, I'm 27. If I get a girl that's like 21, 22, 23, she may be more willing to adjust, like, okay, nah, that makes perfect sense. And that she's trying to grow versus me trying to date a woman that's 31, 32. She may not, if she's still like
Hold
that,
That's if she don't have her
Because I'm
friends in
32
there.
and we ain't about
If
to try us. Hold on.
He just call you a sugar mama on the low.
if you was, if
No,
you was
I feel
ratchet at 32, you'd be less likely. Well, no.
Not less likely because I feel like it ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
So it depends on your tone, how you talk to me, where you said it. Like if there's other people around, are you mindful of that? Like
Right.
I'm a type of person. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So I'm open to whatever you have to say, but just don't be belligerent and rude about it. Like,
Right.
or don't be trying to put me on the spot. Or like if you around your brother, like don't be bringing me home and then try to, oh well, yeah, she be doing. Hold on,
Yeah,
wait.
no,
Let's
no,
talk
no.
about this in the car when we get home.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
wait.
And I think that's a thing in general with a lot of people, like, kind of going off topic, but that correcting each other in public, and I said this before multiple times. If you bring your relationship drama to social media, your relationship is done.
Over.
It's done. You
It's
get
over.
back together all you want, it's done.
People nowadays are too comfortable with having other people in their relationship business.
Right.
I agree.
That's the downfall of any relationship.
Right.
As soon as you start letting other people in your relationship, I mean, you might as well be dating them too for all that.
Right.
I agree.
So
It's like people talk about Will Smith, like, man, he just letting Jada do this. You never know what he do at home. He might check her at home, but out in public,
Man,
he
look.
gonna support his wife.
I believe that
Get that.
I'm not about to be on social media battling with people in the comments
Right.
about something that I can't control. That's number one. Number two, I feel like he's well aware of what it is. And then my cousin actually read the book, and she said that basically it's like a clickbait. So she says stuff that will grab you, and then in the book she's not even talking about half the stuff that she's campaigning around. So it's kind of it's that thing where I think it's an artist development. People are stupid.
Yeah.
People are stupid. So the first thing that they do is, we cling to drama. Like, that's our culture, unfortunately. But so people is gonna go with, oh, she cheated, or did. You don't know what that man doing.
Right.
You also don't know where they are in their space. We only know what we see for a picture or a clip. We don't know what they got going on. But I feel like he wouldn't stay around if it was really that detrimental. And also, I don't think it's about money neither, because just like he made whatever he has, if he was to lose it today or tomorrow, he's the type of person that can get it back 1,000%.
Yeah.
I think the issue is, though, when it comes to them two, like you said, we don't know what he's doing. That's the key. We don't know.
Even if he ain't doing nothing, he
but
just
no,
might
hold
be
on.
tolerable.
What I'm saying is, even if he is doing things that may be embarrassing to her, it's behind closed doors. She got him looking like a fool in front of the world. I think that's the problem. He, too, as a man, like I told you earlier, it's about respect. She looked like she runs the relationship. If you ask anybody, it looked like she wears the pants in a relationship and whatever. To be saying that you was in love with another guy, I don't care if he did or not.
Damn,
That's the
you insecure
ultimate
of him?
disrespect. It ain't, man, look. I'm a man first. You ain't gonna be sitting up here talking about how you in love with another guy and
Absolutely.
you keep saying it.
But we don't know what the truth is. That's what I'm saying. It could be clickbait because he's dead, so we will never get his side. It probably was like a thing where she was a fling or something, and it was just like, oh, let me keep her cool because we cool, but we ain't like that.
Yeah.
But to her, women, they're more emotional, so we cling on to things that a man ain't even thinking about. So it probably wasn't even like that. But that's why I take everything at face value. I don't take it at face value because I'm just like, it's a drop in the hatch. It could be true, it could not be true. So I don't really get into the antics of anything that I see on social media.
Right.
Not too deep, because I just feel like we never know. We wasn't there. I'm not in nobody's bedroom. The only person know was the four walls that was there and maybe a fly or something.
And
that's
August
there.
Alsina.
Yeah, because I wasn't there. And that's on them. That's how I feel.
Right. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Taquan, can we go on topic number 2? Absolutely. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Oh man. So, topic number 2. I said, ladies, you love him, you trust him, y'all locked in. Let that man control you, sis.
He
Ladies
can't even
first.
get to it.
Ladies first. Go ahead, Mimi. How you feel about it?
She ready to lay you out.
No, I ain't gonna lay him out. But I'm just not the type of female that can be controlled in any capacity.
Right.
Whether it be what I wear, whether it be how I talk, dress, anything. I feel like when you seek me out, you like me for me. You shouldn't try to change that. If I'm going to make any changes, I'll make that on my own. But it ain't going to be because I pay the bills, I do this, I do that, that I'm automatically supposed to just lay down. I'm not a robot. If you want a
Right.
robot, they got the AIs out there. Like they got the little bodies that you can actually have sex with if that's what you into. But like
Right.
I don't want to be looked at as a form of control. Like I feel like we've come so far forward when it comes to women's rights and all that stuff. Like
Right.
I'm not shutting up, but I will. Depending on how you are, I don't do well with beta men. Like I'll run over top of you. I'm sorry, because I'm like I consider myself an alpha too, but not an alpha where I'm in challenge with a alpha male. Not like that. Just meaning like I have my own mind. I do speak my mind. I'm mindful. I know when to speak, not to speak. But I don't like the term control because I don't feel like the man should run the woman or the woman should run the man. I feel like they should have an equal respect for each other as a couple, regardless of what each other does. And I'm not too big on a lot of these gender roles. kind of like.
So let me ask you this. Do you believe the man is supposed to be the leader in a relationship?
Absolutely.
So what's his role as a leader?
He's a protector and a provider.
No, I know that's different though. What's the role of the leader?
I feel like he's gonna make a lot of the decisions, but I feel like just don't make the decision for me, because I will speak at, just dating around and, talking to a lot of my guy friends. Most people don't know where they're going for themselves as a man today. Like,
Oh
if
yeah,
you
he
ask
the wrong
somebody,
man then. You gotta get
well,
rid
no,
of him.
but like, just even if you ask them, like, well, where you see yourself in 5 years? Most people don't have a concrete plan. They gotta, oh, well, maybe, or I don't know, or they
So-
might be in their selfish era where they only see things for just them, and they're constantly and I'm
So
like,
when it comes to a man that you have chosen, are you already, have you had the conversation of his 5-year plan, 10-year plan prior to y'all being in a relationship?
absolutely,
Prior to you being in love?
absolutely.
So the beginning, before the question was proposed, I said, you love him,
Okay.
y'all locked in, you trust him, let him control you. So this is the
Why
person
gotta
you
be
chose.
Control, even though that's the
I
person.
don't think she liked the word.
I
Yeah,
don't-
it's
it's
triggering.
the verb. Yeah,
It's
it is. It is, because it just makes it seem like I run you. That's how it translates over to me, is I run you,
So,
even though you might not be.
I
It
think
seems
that-
like it's more of a dictatorship, like a father-daughter type of thing. Like, that's how it comes off to me when you use that word,
So
See,
control.
hold on, bro. And I think a lot of ladies get caught up on the word. Like, you can literally give a different word that means the same thing, and it may not be like I just asked you, leader. Having control as a leader, you have to have control.
Right.
absolutely.
But I just said leader instead of control. You're like, yeah, you can be the leader. He's supposed to be the leader, blah, blah, blah. But if I said, oh, your man is supposed to control you, I'm an alpha and
Yeah, because that
You know what I'm saying?
word.
But
I was
even
going to
as
use
the
a different
leader,
word as a
Just-
synonym.
all
just
right,
like-
so even
submit.
as the leader, I feel like it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Don't yell at me, like,
Nah,
like, even
no.
if
Hold on,
you say
why?
control.
Hold up. I said control. I
Control
ain't
to
say
me-
disrespect and violate you
Yeah,
and
that's-
abuse
that's
you.
different.
No,
What
not
are we
that.
talking about?
No, not that.
You
It's
just
just
said that.
controlling. That word is
Triggering.
It gives negative vibes. It
To
doesn't.
who? To you.
To me, yeah, that's how I perceive
Yeah.
it. That's how I
Don't
perceive it.
like
Control.
that.
Why? Because
Perceive it from the man that you love, right? You understand, this is the man you love, the man you chose.
so if the man I love, the man I chose, I give him control. I'll be submissive.
That's
if
the
what you,
same thing.
Submissive
It's
is
a
a different
synonym.
type of.
It's a synonym. It's the
When you-
same
when
thing.
you
It's the way-
submit,
it's-
you're submitting to his
I have a
leadership,
negative connotation
which
when it
is-
comes to control,
Yeah,
and then
that's your fault. Don't
submissiveness-
have a negative connotation.
No, but that's just how I perceive it. Like, we
Don't
all got
perceive it
different
that
lenses.
way.
Like, you got a different way that you see that word. He do too. But for me, I could just control is just like, yeah, I own you.
Listen, all right, so I'll put it to you like this, right? You know football. Let's give an analogy, right? If a man is the leader of the partnership, the team of him and his woman, his family, you can look at the man as pretty much like the owner of the team, right? I'm not saying he owns
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
we
yeah.
not-
No, he's the owner of the team.
Well, you better stop
owner of
saying
the
them
team,
triggering words. You
right?
heard her.
Owner of the team. The woman is the quarterback.
Right.
She's most teams the star player. She calls the plays on the, you know what I mean? She runs the field. Like, and that's the thing. Women submit to a man's leadership, but also the man has to know when to delegate, right? It's not, even if a man takes control, he's also giving her sometimes autonomy to do what she sees is best for the family, right? Also, the guy is giving leadership and letting her know, like, I see what you was trying to do there, but nah, let's go this way. You feel me? So it's like the word is triggering, but your definition of what you will do for your relationship is the same thing as giving a man leadership, submitting to a man and giving him control.
If you wanna, if you wanna word it like that, I guess for the right man. But if it's gonna be somebody for me that I chose, I wouldn't use.
So I wanna go deeper into it because you said, I would not like a man to tell me what to wear. Why not? Why not? What's
Because when you met me,
right?
you had an idea of what I was into. And I feel like this. When you meet somebody, yeah, you're single, you dress like a single person. And when you get in a relationship, everybody should have a trigger. They should, to where they change on their own.
Right.
But I don't need someone else to tell me that.
But so not specifically going into you per se, because I know a lot of women have this same outlook, right? So I don't know how you would dress in a relationship, but I'm pretty sure you see how some women dress when they're in a relationship.
Right.
And it's like those same women be like,
it.
my man can't tell me what to wear. He bet not. Like, they have that same mindset you have, but you have a more mature mindset of, this is how I dressed when I was single. This is how I'll dress when in a relationship. Some girls still dress like they single.
But it depends on your man, because it really depends on the type of man you have, because some men don't mind it. Like you
Yeah.
got like Ice-T. He don't mind what Coco wear. He doesn't try to
he don't
control
mind.
her.
He also got security.
See, a lot of Ice-T might be, I'm not gonna say he's a bad example, but he's like one of the smaller percentile of men that probably really don't care because of the life that he come from, you know, pimping and all of that. Like regular guys that allow their girl to do it is because a lot of them are afraid that they're gonna lose the girl.
Right.
I
So
haven't heard that one, but
It's a fact.
Well,
I
of course,
know
ain't no
other
man-
guys who don't mind, but it's more of a
men are never going to admit it because it's embarrassing. Because every guy think that they're the man; they can get any girl they want. When that's simply
How
not
about
true.
do
this,
y'all
right?
expect her to dress like a nun?
No. When you're,
I expect her
when
to
you're-
dress like she in a relationship.
When you're dating
what
a
is
man,
that?
right? When you're dating a man, ask him his preference. Ask him what he will prefer. He'll start off by saying, "Oh, you can. I mean, you can wear that if you want." No, ask him what he really prefers for his ideal woman. How would you prefer your ideal woman to dress? I guarantee you, he's not gonna say, "I want them out the house like Sexy Red, or dressing like that, or dressing like a
That's
Cardi
a bad
B."
example, because
I'ma
I
be
wouldn't
honest.
Butt
dress like
cheeks
Sexy
hanging
Red.
out and
Hold on, look,
nipples
I'ma be
showing.
honest
I
with you, right?
guarantee you he won't say it. That's not his preference. He'll prefer a more conservative woman, but he might settle for a woman that's not. I see you. He might settle for a woman that's not conservative, but he'll prefer more conservative, modest woman.
For the dudes out there that have the girlfriends that are dressing, you know, provocatively, and they want them to cover up more, but they just won't do it, I put the blame on them.
Right.
Because, like you said, I was doing this before I met you.
So why are you attracted to that? Why
Because
did
you
you
were
go?
single.
No, but I
Listen.
I say you take accountability for the type of woman that you like, because you knew that there was a slight possibility that she's not going to change. So why are you? Yes says more about you than it
I'll
does
tell
her.
you why. A lot of these dudes, when they first meet a girl, they're not thinking, I want to be in a relationship. They thinking, damn, I want to hit. And then
I can see
eventually
that.
it's like, damn, she kind of cool. Next you know, boom, I'm in a relationship. Then it's
That's
like,
a
oh, I
fact.
want to, you know, won't you cover up a little bit? And
That's
her
a
mindset,
fact.
man, I was doing this before I met you.
That's a fact. I remember.
So, like I said, hold on. Like I
go ahead,
said,
my bad.
I put the blame on the guy because if you know, I'm only supposed to hit this. I don't really like, she got her butt out, got this out, got that out. You got to know, how they say in the casino, you got to know when to leave when the chips
Hold
is
them
up.
when to fold them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I agree with you.
If
Yeah.
it was only supposed to be a mission, let it
should have
be a
been a mission.
mission, and
I
then you
guarantee
go.
you,
I
like
agree
I
with that.
said, I guarantee you, if you ask men more of their preference, you will get an answer that's not what we see often.
Listen, no dude, and I say no, and I'm using the term loosely, but no dude is going to prefer his girl to be half naked for a bunch of other men to see.
But there's a thin
tolerate
line
it.
between that, though, because I feel like you will say, "Oh, I want my woman to do this," but then be complaining because she's home with a bonnet and be like, "Why are you dressing like a grandmom now?" Well,
Man, that bonnet with the bonnet with the
With the
long
grandmom
t-shirt
dress?
combo.
I mean,
elite.
that's different because
see,
you in the house
that's
with
your
me.
own preference.
Elite.
When your female is in the house with you, she's supposed to be sexy for you, not for
Who's
other
just
men.
cosplaying and dressing up all day?
What you mean they wear lingerie in the
No, I'm
streets
just
now?
saying, just
I ain't
regular
wearing-
lingerie. I ain't saying blonde
They got the
wigs
lingerie
and all
top
that.
with the
Okay, so what
jeans
about
on
if
and
y'all go
heels.
into like a 5-star restaurant and she may have like a dress that's like a halter, got a little bit of cleavage out, Yeah, what's wrong with that? Some guys are like, you know, put a jacket on and cover it all the way up. Like,
Well, nah, they doing too much.
She
Sex
wanna get out
appeal
the
is
house.
cool.
Okay.
But all we seeing is sex.
Right.
Like a lot of females nowadays, they got a bra and panties on and got a
No,
whole
I don't-
relationship. So
Yeah.
that's just way different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're thinking too much of what Mimi would do.
Mimi
Think
can't-
about
me-
think about what Mimi sees, because I know you see what we
I
see.
do see it.
You
I
see
do
it?
see it,
And
but
it's
I
out
still
here.
take the stance of a woman should be able to dress and do how she wants to do.
Yeah,
Just
you can do what you want. I ain't gotta put up with it.
no, you don't. Nobody got to put up with
But
nobody.
then girls be like, oh, he ain't ish and da da da, cause
Now,
all
That's
because
what
I
hurts.
wanted to
they'll call
wear
you
this.
insecure.
Oh yeah, you're insecure. You're a narcissist.
Like, nah,
Get
nigga, I
out
got
of here.
preferences.
All right, we got to end right there. This time is going down. Very good conversation. Ironically,
Mimi,
The-
we
the
gonna
next
hijack
two
the mics.
topics,
we ain't
right?
going nowhere.
the next two topics for the next episode. Topic number one, very simple question. The conversation will be very complex. What do women actually want? Simple.
Good luck.
Topic number two, very simple question, probably complex as well. Not really. What do men actually want? Simple. Simple.
Man, what they want and what they tell you
Simple.
is two different things.
Absolutely. But we gonna get on the next episode, we're gonna get deep into it. But that is it for this episode. This is episode 4 of the Unpopular Opinion Podcast. Please remember, I am not wrong, I am not right. It is just my unpopular opinion. Thank y'all.